Hello, everybody,
We're
and
back.
we're back. Greetings, greetings. Today, you are here with Dr. Paula C. Perez, educator, author, speaker, and relationship coach, teaching single women the tools to attract, date, marry a godly man.
And today you're here with Pastor John Perez, who's 2 classes away from graduation.
And let me say this.
Yes, say it.
He has been accepted into a PhD program at Fuller Seminary.
Yes, he has.
Yes, we're so excited for him.
Yep. Yes.
He'll have to share the testimony someday. You just don't understand what the Lord has done. We'll definitely have to share the miracles in our lives. But
today we want to take you through something that I think will, not only do I think, I believe will change the way you look at about being single, about how do I find that godly man and or woman. For this trip, it's actually more women. It is all women. But how do I get from point A to point Z? It's trying to figure out what's in the middle. But I think that what we're going to talk to you about today is going to help you fill in the gap and then allow you to find success as you leave from this special announcement.
Yeah, so today it's all about our upcoming retreat. We are just 3 weeks away. Can you believe it? We started planning this last year, and we are just 3 weeks away from traveling to St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands, and we hope to see some of you single women there. So today we thought we'd talk about this upcoming retreat and just the blessing we know that it's going to be. So that for those of you that are teetering about whether to come or not, that this will push you over the edge and let you realize, oh, I can't miss this.
St. Thomas,
Yeah.
85 degrees, the ocean,
Yes.
your own private pool, room.
Own private villa, not just pool.
Yeah, own private villa.
And for those of you that don't know what a villa is, it's a huge house.
Yes.
With multiple rooms.
Correct.
Multiple levels.
But this is where you will be able to get one-on-one coaching. There's VIP access.
Yes.
There is everything that you ever wanted to know about moving from singlehood to marriage in one 4-day, 3-night weekend in St. Thomas.
Exactly. And then for those of you that are really adventurous, we have an opportunity for you to extend this experience throughout the entire week. So you would be with us from Saturday, April the 7th, April the 8th. What date is it?
April 12th is Saturday.
We're going to get the dates together, y'all. It's Saturday, April the 8th.
That's
through the 17th. I believe that's what it is. Saturday, April 8th.
Saturday is not an
No, Saturday, April 11th. That's what it is. Saturday, April 11th. So that's where it comes from. So our retreat, first of all, let me just rewind a little bit. I have really been asking the Lord to give me ideas and ways to reach single women who are like me. And I was in a situation where I was never married before we got married, but this is open for anyone, whether you are single, never married, divorced, or widowed. It is open to anyone who desires marriage. And because of my own experience living as a single woman, almost 50, and not having the opportunity to experience a kingdom relationship, a marriage that was designed by God to help spread his love, his word, his message, and to be a living example of God's love and his relationship with us. I just started asking the Lord, okay, what else can I do? I write, I speak, doing some coaching, but I wanted to have some intensive time with single women. So last year, I had an opportunity to participate in a retreat that was in Alaska. And I did a portion of what we're going to be doing in St. Thomas with the ladies that went there. And it was just a small group of us. There were 6 of us that were involved with the retreat. And it was such an intimate time, such a great time for us to come and bond together as women, for us to get away from our jobs, the busyness of our regular lives, and to go to an environment that was just totally different for us. And I thought, wow, this would be so cool if we did that here at Roadmap to Marriage. And I spoke over it with my husband. And last March, we decided to take a road trip.
Yeah, we did. We took a plane trip, actually.
We took a plane trip. We went to St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. And just the way God set this up, we have a former church member. Shout out to Janie. We have a former church member that now lives in St. Thomas. So we went and stayed with her, and she served as our tour guide. And we spent the week finding the perfect location for this gathering. So what did you like about the venue?
Why do you think I think, look, the venue is, I like the fact that it's gated.
Yes, gated community.
You've got it. You're to yourselves. You don't have to worry about distractions or people, kids and everybody. It is a place. I'm not going to say isolated, but yet it feels that way, that you are basically in a world of your own. But I think once you get there, I think these are the things that I think are important. Every morning, my wife will be guiding everybody that's there through a deep dive on biblical principles and practical skills that are required to attract, date, and marry your future husband.
Yeah.
And let me just give you an idea. If you were trying to go out there and do this on your own and buy it, you're talking about it in excess of $3,000. So the value here is about $29.97. That's what we're looking at
for our coaching,
for just the coaching piece.
Yeah.
So it really, you have that. Then I get to do something. This is cool.
Yeah. And we picked this spot again because of the isolation. And also it is all inclusive in the sense that you have your private pool. It's spacious, actually a beautiful spot. Every single bedroom on the property has a view of the ocean. It's just gorgeous.
Breathtaking.
It really is.
Yeah.
And being in an environment like that, I know for me, water speaks vacation. And whenever I'm near the water, I remember even when I was working on my doctorate, I used to go down by a lake and write because it was calming for me. It just gave me clarity and allowed me to be able to think and to reflect on what I was doing. So I wanted that same experience for you single women who will be joining us for this retreat. But one of the other things that I love about it, many times we got questions for the men. And ladies, at our retreat, my husband's not going to be in all of it. In fact, the way this villa is, there's an actual separate apartment. So that's where he'll be housed. But during the course of the week, we have a segment where you're going to be able to ask him whatever it is you want, whatever it is you want to know about men, whatever questions you have about what in the world are they doing.
Yeah, I can't wait.
This will be your opportunity to get a man's perspective.
It's what you call pulling your weight.
Yeah, exactly. And I needed somebody to carry the bags, ladies. You know how it is. So he'll be there to be able to really just pour into us. And my husband flows in the prophetic ministry. And I really thought that was essential for him to be able to speak over you as well during the course of this week, and to just encourage your heart that your love life is still being written and it is not too late. God is working on your story as we speak.
Yeah, let's look at the other part. You're also going to be a part of what my wife calls the sister circle.
Mm-hmm.
This is where every evening you'll gather with my wife. They'll lead a group, and it'll be a time of prayer, praise, and worship.
Yes.
Really focusing on increasing your faith.
Yeah.
I think sometimes we tend to put more weight on one than the other, but I think what we're looking for here is balance.
Yes.
And this is about increasing your faith, trusting God, and God's timing and plan for your future marriage. And if you're ever going to get across the threshold,
Yeah.
it starts with prayer, it starts with praise, and it starts with worship. And watch God really guide and be the wind in your sails to move you from one destination to the other.
Amen. Amen. And there's nothing like sisters praying for one another.
Correct.
And that is the focus of our week. The Lord knows the timing. The Lord knows the person. The Lord knows the situation where you need to be. And on this week, we just
where
want
you
to,
shouldn't be.
right. And we just want to fine tune our hearing so that when the Lord speaks, we'll hear him. We shared in, I believe, episode 2, our second episode of this podcast, the whole situation surrounding me meeting John and him seeing me for the first time. I felt driven. I felt like the Lord was telling me, you need to be at this meeting. In fact, so much so, I asked my parents, I was still living at home at the time, and asked if I could ride with them. And they were like, sure, but you got to be on time because my father is running it. I overslept, but because I just, bottom
driven.
line, Holy Spirit was telling me to get my butt down there. So the Lord allowed me to find somebody else that was going.
Thank God.
Yes.
For me.
And that was the day, because I didn't have to park the car. He let me off in front of the church. And when they opened the doors,
it was over. I happened to look up.
He saw me.
And it was just like they did in the movies.
Yeah.
It's just this light just broke open. There she was wearing this black dress with white polka dots. I was locked and it was over.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
It was over. There was no way I was ever turning back. And I didn't, because we're still here. But I think that some of the things that there are 4 pieces that we really have to make sure that you understand that are integral to this piece. We've been talking about the one, right? We chose a serene place that, with you in mind. It's the perfect spot to get away, from the noise, from the personalized, this is about personalized roadmap to love and marriage. In this one day that you might return here for your own honeymoon.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe we're setting you up for the future, but
I believe it. Want you to visualize.
That's part of it, right? And we're talking about a value. Wow. What a value. So this value is like $63.78 just for the accommodations. You get meals included, which is another $500. We've packed swag bags for you, which is another $200. And then you get group coaching after you leave the retreat. And
3 months.
3 months inclusive of this price that we're about to break with you today. That's inclusive of all of this. And now we're going to be able to tell you that, look, this is what you got. You've got enhanced VIP, which we have now opened up.
This is in addition.
This is in addition to
what we just explained to you is the first 4 days. So you're going to fly in on Saturday, the 11th.
Right.
The retreat will start that evening with getting to know one another. Of course, we're going to feed you, but it's going to be a time for us to come together and to start to meld as a group.
Right.
And then we're going to hit the road running Sunday morning.
Hard.
And that's when the intensive will start. So all of that we just explained, we have for you. And I was really trying to think, how can we make this even more special? So one of the things that we've decided to do is to create an enhanced VIP experience. Now, the island is beautiful, and we want you to leave having experienced some of the culture there and being able to see many of the tourist spots that are very popular in St. Thomas. So for our enhanced VIP participants, you will have additional excursions. We're going to be able to take you to a couple of different spots there on the island. And then in addition to the 3 months of coaching, I'm going to give to all of our extra VIP, let's call it enhanced VIP, an additional personalized, I call them love seats. Some people refer to them as hot seats, which I can't stand that term. So we're calling them love seats. So after the retreat, in addition to the 3 months of group coaching, each of you that take on this added bonus will have access to me for one-on-one coaching via Zoom. So I'm so excited about this trip. We have already started sending things over to St. Thomas. The swag bags are there. I'm looking for a few more things to fill it with. We have some other things that we've already sent over. And then I have a room. And what I'm going to start doing is videotaping the process. I have a room with our vision boards and so many other things that we're going to bringing with us to just enhance your experience there in St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Island. So in the corner of the screen, you'll see a QR code that goes right to our retreat page. And that's where you'll find all of the information. I have 4 slots remaining, and we are looking at applications on basically a first come, first served basis. So the order in which we receive the applications is the order that we're going to look at and process them. And if it's a fit, we'll see you there in St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. So it's roadmaptomarriage.com/retreat.
Right. So I think we've given everybody a great idea of what this package is going to be, what it includes. It's really packed with a lot of information, but it's also some downtime that it's already been pre-cooked into this process, that you don't just be sitting in class. No. You're going to get a chance to enjoy the St. Thomas,
to see
and
go to the
I
beach.
think those are the important things. So with that being said, Dr. Paula, so what's all of this included now going to be? How much is it going to cost?
Oh, that's the easy part.
Oh, good.
For the retreat from April 11th through the 14th, the investment is $9,997. And if you add on the extra 3 days, so you're there for the entire week, it's just an additional $2,997. So the whole week, $12,994. What an easy swing to be able to allow the Lord to get you in the position to receive your husband. And we just believe that's what God is going to do as a result of this event. So if you're single, if you're successful, if you are serious about getting married, this retreat is for you. We're going to make sure that you leave with your personalized roadmap to marriage. I'm in the process of putting the finishing touches on our workbook. They go to print next week. Ooh, things are moving fast, folks. But as I look at the exercises and the reflection times and things that I poured into it, you're going to be blessed. And they really will assist you in being ready to receive the man that God has for you. So don't delay. Apply today. Go to roadmaptomarriage.com/retreat, and you'll find all of the information there. And we look forward to seeing your applications.
Thank you so much. And again, go to our website and they'll give you the information. And you could also, there'll be places for there that you could also reach out and send emails, and we'll be more than happy to answer your questions. But with that,
let me say this. If any of you have any questions, I'm doing a Zoom call tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern time, 9 a.m. Pacific time. So that's Saturday. What is tomorrow's date? Whatever tomorrow's
the 21st.
Thank you. Saturday, the 21st at 12 noon Eastern time, 9 a.m. Pacific time. If you have any questions, it's an opportunity for you to jump on a Zoom line. And in addition, we'll be talking about the framework that this retreat is built around. Step, the step relationship framework. That's what we're going to be talking about. So join us. If you have any questions, once again, go to the website, roadmaptomarriage.com, and you'll see where we have the coaching services that are offered, and Step Into Love is right there. So you'll see. And I do those on a running basis. We'll be doing another next week. So keep watching that site so that you can be updated on when the next session will be. So ladies and gents, please remember to subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell so whenever we go live, you'll be able to catch it. and then share it with someone. It's no fun if you don't share it.
Exactly.
So please do that for us, and we will see you the next time. God bless.